With extra time, I'd like to think I would've done this better. The fact that I could ever fail never crossed my mind. Somewhere out there, hear my demons screaming now or never. I think I just crossed that line. I'm kinda done with hanging out in bottle service. You confuse me, yeah, you use me, but that's just as well. Hungry people trying to break me make me kinda nervous. Just goes to show that you never can tell. Does everybody live in a dreamland? Is this dreamland all that we know? Swallowing us up in an avalanche and blurring these lines with smoke. They tell me that I should be a real man, but the only thing that I know is that I'll find my way out of this wasteland, 'cause this wasteland ain't home. With extra time I could have made up better words and letters. Pale shadows of my heroes help me rule the night. Somewhere out there hear my people screaming, do it better. I'm just an echo of the things I like. I'm tired of never feeling like I'll serve a purpose. Snow on mirrors, preacher killers, yeah, just be yourselves. Hungry people always stressing, guessing never surface. Just goes to show that you never can tell. Does everybody live in a dreamland? Is this dreamland all that we know? Swallowing us up in an avalanche and blurring these lines with smoke. They tell me that I should be a real man, but the only thing that I know is that I'll find my way out of this wasteland, 'cause this wasteland ain't home. If I don't believe in all the old gods or the new, how am I supposed to find my way? Searching the universe for something we can do, and living to fight another day. And that's okay. We're falling from on top of the tree house, and no one cares if we go. I stumble over to a policeman. He says, son, you better get back home. And everybody's laughing at me now, from their faces covered in snow. I'm trying to be the best I can be now. They say make it something we know. Does everybody live in a dreamland? Is this dreamland all that we know? Swallowing us up
Hey, welcome to the stream. How is everybody doing today? Everything is loading in. Interesting. There we go. Unsolved mystery. Isambard of Camp Dryburn is saying he helped to solve a mystery of missing persons. Let's get right to it then. Minfilia names the Amaja culprits in all this. You would do well to investigate them first. Much harm has been levied on these lands by Amaja hands. The flames burn where they might, but their light cannot stay the darkness in all places at all time. There have been brutal murders of callers of the Church of St. Admar Landimer, innocents wishing no more than to pay their respects to the dead. If all souls deserve a proper burial, I would see to the deed before mongrels catch their scent, but I know not if the Amaja still linger. Would you secure their remains for me, friend? You'll find them on the eastern road. God willing, you may even come to learn something of what the Amaja seek in this area. It's, oh, get this way. I think I get this joke, but we'll keep. Pickable Porter, thank you. See what's out here. Easy. Okay, that's done. Let's head back to Isambard. Oh. I love summertime. It's good to see you return. Were you able to secure the remains of our fallen? Yes, here you go. With the bodies given back proper to the earth, the souls will find their way across to the other side. You have done a noble deed this day. I thank you. Now then, what of the Amaja? Did you see any? Surely such massive monstrosities as they cannot conceal their presence, much less take their quarry unawares. Ah, so there were Amaja remaining after all. I feared as much. Their part in the lowborn disappearing is all but confirmed, but I sense there is more to this than meets the eye. The occasional Amaja raiding party will not account for people going missing in these kinds of numbers. The total is too great and the question too many. It would not surprise me in the least to learn of another hand in this. But whose? Countless travels pass through Dryburn every day. And even if there were one among them, how would we best discover who may be implicit in these vanishings? Give me my money and XP, yeah. What poor people think. This Isambard aims to turn his investigation to the common folk. Let's say we turn an eye to the common folk themselves. Maybe among them that we find the reasons for these vanishing. 12 forbid it be so. There is a merchant by the name of Ungust who was born here in Dryburn and grew up in the Golden Bazaar. A rough character, but he knows the people here better than anyone else. I'd wager he's at the inn coughing away the day's earning. Here, I'll write a note for you to show him, else he's not like to speak to you. Ah. Let's go. Oh, I'm gonna take that off. Ungust. Well, God's be damned, you're the bloody avenger who turned me back in order. What in 7 hells do you want with me now? I have this letter for you, said you could help me. Your friend. Missing people. Please help me. Yours is Zambad. Walk around here as wary as they come. They'll turn tail run if you so much as pass wind nearby. Played them all for fools and crooks some hard labor out of them, I did. If anything, they're even more timid than before, but with all the disappearance. You can go talk to them yourself if you don't believe me. Okay, we'll do that. This one first. Please, sir, just leave me be. Okay. But you. I've nothing to say but this. I'll take you or whatever's been feeding off those little folk. What about this person? What do you want from me? I don't know anything, I swear. Please don't kill me. Man, they're a bunch of scaredies. Let's go speak with Ungust again. Ooh. Just as I told you, wasn't it? The whole lot of them were terrified. There's been talk of folk getting abducted, but if you ask me, they simply up and moved on to a better place. This place isn't exactly Costa del Sol, if you know what I'm saying. Fair point. Still something shady is going on. I'm going to get to the bottom. Welcome back, Despot. Have you learned aught of import? I see. I suppose I should have expected much from Ungust. Well, another thought occurred to me in your absence. The Common are nothing if not fervent in their religious beliefs. Perhaps if they speak freely to the gods, then the clergy may know something of use. I'm gonna take the money. Thank you. A proper burial. Isabel would like you to learn what you came from the clergy. If we would know what the common folk speak of to their gods, we've no better place than us in the Church of Saint Adamalan Dam. It is a small and humble church found in the northwest of here. As long as you're headed there, might I ask you to deliver this embalmed corpse, a more bitter request I grant you, but it must be borne to burial, and I trust none more than you to see it done. Seek out a man named Marquis. He tends the graves of the Lichard. He will tell you where the body is to be interred. I can do that. Fun times. Fun times. Ew. I hope everyone's doing well today and you're enjoying your time. There's markets. I am my quest, yes, a body of course. There have been so many bodies of late. I apologize, sir. If you seek a place for burial, then there is an empty grave atop the ridge. Take the path of the to rest there. Will do. Lay you to rest. Okay. There we go. Gruesome work, but needs to be done. May they all walk in Thal's room. With missing people, but I'm afraid I cannot help you. Or maybe Sister Orca, and she's been kind to me, everyone. Everyone has been so kind. I don't know why, though. Pardon me. You'll find Sister Orca within the church walls. Oh. I hear you have done us a service of bearing the fallen soul. Please accept our gratitude and extend it to his environment. See him. You seek knowledge of missing Drybone inhabitants. It is true I am closer to the people than any other of the Order. I confide in them and they in me. When they wish to speak to their keeper Thel, I am the medium through which they do. If I learn anything pertinent, I will be sure to share the information with you. I only wish Marquis would be more helpful in the matter. I pray he did nothing to offend. He saw terrible things during the calamity. His scars run deep indeed. He seems to now prefer the company of the dead over the living. While tragic, I fear such behavior ill befits the church. I received word not long ago that one of our recent visitors, a man called Thancred, I believe, took offense to his conduct. I must have words with Marquis, and soon. Interesting, you met Thancred. Hey, welcome to the stream. Welcome in, welcome in. How's your day so far? Let's go. Here I go. Boom. Thank you, Gaspard. A burial is no easy thing, even when the departed is a stranger. Were you able to learn aught of the missing common folk? You've been keeping yourself rather busy of late, haven't you, Gaspard? Yes, I have, Thancred. A pleasure, my dear Isambard. The name is Thancred, and I share a passion with you and our mutual friend here for learning what has become of these missing persons and more. I too spoke with Lingos more times than I care to count. There seems to be some truth to this notion of the common folks speaking their secrets only to those in service to the gods. Prostration, prayer, penitence, abject deeds done behind closed doors away from prying eyes. Who better to take the pious unawares than she who takes confession? The good sister Ockerson herself. Osran, she wouldn't. She wouldn't. Even the most beautiful roses have thorns, my friend. You would be wise to keep an eye on this rose. Still, the Lich Keeper Marquez, I swear to the 12 I've seen that face elsewhere. Maybe you have. Well, the children. Isamon is concerned about the questions surrounding Sister Alsuran's integrity. Sister Alsuran, it cannot be. Though she is wont to travel to the Golden Bazaar on her own, it is not uncommon to see her speaking to the children. But no, it cannot be. She... Could it? I grow wary of these suspicions. I know there's one trend in particular she is fond of. Pray seek out the boy, Gaspard, and see if you cannot glean something from him about Alsuran's activities. Oh my god. All the way up there. Good. Let's go. Please get these. Yeah. Yeah, I have to get this way fast. Let's go. I am speed. Can't wait to unlock notes. Make my life so much easier. Kokomo Keep. Yes, thank you for your service. Now, there we go. There we go. That's who I need to speak to. Please help. Sister Austin went out all on her own and hasn't come back. Already reads to me right here, but Bethel on the order. On the other side, I told her. I lost my shiny thing and she went looking for it, but what if the monsters outside heard her? Please find her. I'm on a kid. No innocent people get hurt when I'm. He's my defiance. Good. You. Another one from the church. Thank goodness you arrived when you did. It seems my gratitude is yours yet again. You spoke with the child just while I was able to find his lost trinket. It is a ring given him by his mother before she passed. It will see it safely back to him. Oh, and if I gotta go all the way back this way. Are you enjoying your day so far? Having fun? It's been an interesting few days. I tell you that much. I haven't really been doing much, but finally back to streaming. So that's plus. That's always a good sign, right? Pretty much my plans for December is I want to do a Christmas Eve stream. I'm going to try to do at least, 2 streams a week. At least. My goal. Sister Austrian was attacked outside the Golden Bazaar, cause for offend. I will secure a room at the inn for her should she require any rest. Searching for the mementos of orphans and risking her well-being in doing no less. Certainly not the dastardly deeds Thancred would have us believe. Yes, but he is just being careful. Yeah, I love that. I don't have any good goodies. I don't think I have any good armor at the moment. No, nothing good right now. Omaja, wrong places. Wrong place. Isabel seems to have a message from you. For you from Thancred. Except, I am well glad I reserved the inn room for Sister Ulster. It seems she received greater injuries from her attackers than she initially let on. Thankfully, she is expected to make a fuller recovery. But now on to the matter at hand. Thancred came looking for you once more. He left word that he will be waiting at the Yamaja encampment to the southeast. I pray the two of you are able to uncover some evidence regarding these disappearances. I can do that. This way. No, it's not that way. That way. I went the wrong way. Like usual. I'm out of steak. Do I have any other food? No, I don't. Yeah. Good foot. There he is. Tancred, my boy. Also known as Halson Jaffe and oh, there you are, Gaspard. So good for you to come. Indeed, I've heard all about good Sister Ursula. Isabel said her wounds were serious. It would seem my suspicions about the poor Rose were misplaced. While false though they were, perhaps my suspicions were not entirely without merit. Whilst following Sister Ursula near the Golden Bazaar, a band of Aljama caught my eye. I tracked them as far as this encampment, but well, let's just say that I would much prefer to keep my distance from remaining here. This, of course, brings me to why I requested you, dear Gaspard. Would you be so kind as to take a look inside? Yeah, I can do that. I don't mind kicking out much, but I hate that. I hate when that happens. There we go. That's something of interest. Let's head back to Thick Road. Well, did anything tickle your fancy? Yes, I found this leaflet. Here you go. This leaflet, see the wealth of Null to the hands of your children. Looks to be some sort of assembly to provide the poor with work. The lettering, though, atrocious is it not, and these bits about Null Thal seem somewhat less than studied. I find it hard to believe one among the Order penned this. I take this to the inner camp dry bone. Let us see what Sister Ursula makes of it. Yes, I can do that. Let's go back to Drapo, the camp. Yep, Drapo. What are your plans for December and Christmas? Back to Drapo we go. Let's go. Ooh. Still alive, still alive. Oh. Go for the legs back there. I apologize for the leg spike. I don't know what was causing that. But hopefully it's resolved. My savior comes again. To what do I owe the honor this day? I found this leaflet. I wanted to get your opinion. What is this? Blasphemous. These are not our teachings at all. This was not made by any true brother or sister of the order. Of that I can assure you. Come to think of it, weeks ago, the church was plagued by missing garments. Is someone be posing as a priest of the order to deceive the people? What do you think, Thancred? The plot thickens, Gaspard. Our culprit pretends to be a priest to lend credence to his deception. There's no doubt and irony in there somewhere. But I suspect we have a worthy adversary on our hands. Shall consider how best to handle this. But now tell Isambard what we have learned here. I can do that. I can do that. That's right. Posing as a priest, to think. These troubling notions aside, it is gratifying to finally be able to move this investigation forward. Thank you once again, Gaspard. I shall keep my ears and eyes open now, moment. Yeah, I'm taking the pieces to make money. Best to deceive. Isabel wants to help you identify and apprehend the false priests. Gotcha. I'm afraid I have not seen any unusual activity, nor have any at this camp given me cause to doubt them. But unless we can identify the culprit as soon, more innocents will fall victim. Do not despair just yet, my friend. The idea occurs to me. A suspect has been posing as a priest using leaflets bearing false promises to your Lord the Pure. Lord. Let Gaspard me serve with light by posing as impoverished souls in need of succor. I dare to hope that this will lead us answers we seek. It will be a dangerous undertaking, but you two are more than capable of looking after yourselves. I'm next to useless in a battle, but I can supply the garments for the disguise. These old tunics and slop should serve your needs, so long as you don't mind the smell and stains. These are served very well. You have my thanks. Listen, Gaspard, so as to lay the foundation for our little ploy, we must make it finally known that more vagrants have arrived at the camp and are desperate for coin. This end, I want you to don the old garments this man Isambard has lent us and beg for welcome around the camp. Before long, the false priest should catch wind and approach us. Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully. And you are? Another refugee, by the looks of you. The mortal flames have neither work nor coin for your life. Be gone and see to it you don't make a nuisance of yourself. Okay. Sorry, now it's about to get to the good part. Looking for work, you say? Sorry, but we don't have any openings now. Get out of here so I can finish my story. Jeez. People are grumpy, aren't they? I preach the teachings of Azima, the warden. Hast thou come to partake of the honey of her wisdom? Azima is keeper of the sun and goddess of inquiry. All is laid bare beneath the light of her divine countenance. Open thy heart to this light, needy child, and thou shalt want for naught to the end of days. Okay. This way. What is it? God, not again. Look, being poor doesn't give you the right to pester whomsoever you like. Why don't you keep with your own kind out by that muddy pond of yours at Dreadburn? Greetings, good sir. Is there what I might assist you with? No, I don't believe there is, I'm afraid. Our wells are very expensive. Mayhap you should rejoin your fellows out at the pond north of Sandgate. And the plot, it shall thicken. You have quite a knack for being a nuisance, Gaspard. The camp is abuzz with talk of newly arrived vagrants. And though we were unable to track down wayward transgressor, we were able to learn that the poor have a commune by the pond north of Sandgate. To the east of it. The eyes of the authorities do not reach that place, rather ideal for spiriting away hapless souls. Let us go there and wait for the kindly priest to come and offer us aid and comfort. Needless to say, you'll need to remain in disguise. Yeah. I'm a warrior in disguise. There's this cat. I must be good. I'm getting close. Yeah. Quite even for catching false priests, wouldn't you say? Yes. You look absolutely smashing, Gaspard. Positively dressed for deception. All that's left then is to wait for a quarry to appear. Oh, you poor unfortunate souls. This is no way for men to live, no way at all. Who are you? What do you want? It is, Chad, for I mean you no harm. I am a priest of the Order of Nalthal. I come to offer you succor. This leaflet bears the teaching of Gnolls. Trust in them, and they will surely set you free from the shackles of unary. A tempting offer, but I am afraid I must decline. On account of the atrocious performance, you would have made a god-awful murmur, Ungust. But how do you know? Bastards tricked me. Please don't hurt me. I was only doing it to protect my people. It's that, sir. Do continue. Very well. I'm a man of the Golden Bazaar, raised there if not born. Some moons ago, the Almaja raids began. They would appear sudden as sandstone upon the village at will. Our defenders couldn't stand against them. Few as they were, everyone lived in fear. I wanted to save my people, but being a merchant was all I knew, and so I did the only thing a merchant could. I approached the Almaja in hopes of brokering a deal. In return for sparing the Golden Bazaar, they made demands, outrageous ones. Demands of what kind, pray tell? First of all, they wanted the schedule for Christmas shipments from Nanoa mines. For this, I bribed one of the workers to leak me the information. Next, they wanted me to bring them people, so I posed as a priest to lure in the Vanilla Gilliman. I didn't have a choice. Protecting one's home is a noble thing, but at the cost of innocence. You should have sought the aid of the immortal flames, yet you did not. I suspect you're not telling me the full story. What made you sell out your own people? Speak. It was good. What did you say? The queen was good, I said. I could sell whole meat for a score of lifetimes and not see a fraction of what the amount of baby. You sacrificed innocence so that you could line your own pockets. Words fail to express the contempt I feel for you. Spare me your contempt. If you want to blame someone for the mess, well then blame yourselves or the gods. You again? Are you the one leading the immortal flames patrol routes to the enemies as well? Spit it out. No, I know nothing about that, I swear. At this stage, I'm rather disinclined to believe all the leadership mouths, but no matter, there will be time enough to learn the truth. Spot, be a good man and take word of these developments to Minfilia, would you? I shall praise everything I can out of this filth. The abductees are still somewhere out there. Our foremost priority is to rescue them. Yes, please. Yes, please. Welcome back, Gaspard. I'm pleased that you and Thancred have been getting along. You have done well to uncover the truth. My thanks for the report. As Thancred said, we must ascertain where the abducted were taken, and none of the Almarja know the answer. Suffice it to say, they will not willingly part with this information. I fear blood will be spilled before all is said and done. Please get my new quest, which is called Life, Materia, and Everything. Ooh, I get a weapon coffin. Nice. Minfilia will like enemy with a distinguished individual. Though we seek a peaceful solution to the primal problem, we must needs be ready to fight for our cause. That you might take to the field suitably prepared, I would have you meet with a goblin acquaintance of mine. His name is Mutamax Bubblypots. He is a scholar of no small repute. Mutamax Mix is renowned for having introduced a revolutionary method of enhancing equipment. The knowledge of this method was once closely guarded secret, but thanks to Mutamix and his students is now being disseminated to the great benefit of all the realm. It would serve you well to acquire an understanding of the process. For this purpose, I shall lend you a blade. Take it to Mutamix and bid him use it to demonstrate his crafting. Mutamix is forever to be found as his camp in Central Thetherland, a place known as the Bonfire. Look for the pillar of smoke, and the way will become clear. This way. Let's move to mix bubbly pots. Who is Uplander? Come to 10 ring of Mutamix bubbly pots. I'm from Minfilia, said me. Fighty Tool drinks in Ares self. When full of Ares self, Fighty Tool changes into Stony Shine, name of Materia. If Materia join with other Fighty Tools, then Big Eyes Fighty Tool gains power of Ares self. Mutamix is reckoning that Uplander is friend of Minfilia. Yes, I am. Yes, tongue flaps Reachius and Mutamix with fastness. Minfilia wants Upland to see power of Materia. Uplander brings Fighty Tool to Mutamix, yes. There you go. Fighty Tool is unstrong as Eating Tool. Make good Teachy show of power of Materia. The Materia Master? Now Eyes of Uplander point at Fighty Tool, yes. Materia joined with Fighty Tool. Yeah. Fighty Tool gains power of Materia. Fighty Tool reborn. Here, Uplander, take Fighty Tool to Minfilia. Materia, strictly speaking, is a kind of crystal. It's created by drawing out the etheric constitutions from a piece of equipment and then crystallizing them. Not just any old equipment will serve my new, it must have sufficient spirit bond, that being a measure of how fully an item has been imbued with its owner's spirit. When you attach a piece of materia to your gear, you imbue the host item with its power. That's how Master Mutamix turned the dagger he used from something as would have struggled to cut steak into a weapon worth wielding. Uplander wishes to be joiner of materia? Then Uplander best fill brain case with knowings of crafty making. With knowings of crafty making, Uplander can become joiner of materia. If Uplander wants brain case to rattle with knowings of materia, Uplander best trade tongue flaps with learning ones on Mutamix. Let's go to Swinburne. What would you say if I told you that inanimate objects can possess a soul? They can't believe it or not, although the soul in question is not their own, but that of their own. Through faithful service, the arms and armor that we use come to hold our spiritual energy, thus do we form a spirit bond with them. The spiritual energy can be drawn out and converted into material, a special kind of crystal that can be attached to gear to enhance its properties. And well versed in the ways of material extraction, if you wish to learn more about the process, it would be my pleasure to teach you. Yes, we're ready to commence your learning. Good. As you would gather by now, the material is crystalline form of spiritual energy. And this energy is derived from an individual psyche, a volatile beast at the best of times. A degree of variance is to be expected in its production. In practice, it means that you won't know the exact properties of a stone until you create it in it. Now, material won't grant you much of anything on its own. Its power must be apathy, and this is achieved by melding it to gear. Though it takes the deft hands of a craftsman to meld material. You can always seek others to attach material on behalf, but if you would sooner do, I reckon when you speak for Herbert's melding is her field of expertise. If you wish to remove an item highlighted, so icon has select retrieve material. Thank you very much. I can now extract. Okay, I can't. Why can't I? Sample the hand. That is why. I need to be a crafter. Failure. Back to Minfilia. Yes, please. Welcome back, Gaspard. I trust your visit to the bonfire proved fruitful. Yes, it did. Here you go. Ah, what a remarkable difference a single piece of material can make. Granted, the skills needed to manipulate the substance are not easily acquired, but one need only look upon the results to realize such efforts are worthwhile. As I'm sure you are aware, the quality of one's equipment can be difference between victory and defeat. Material may well give you the edge you need, so make it your ally. Now it is time to discuss the matter of your next mission. Pray speak to me when you are ready to begin. Lord of the Inferno, my favor would like you to assist the immortal. Lord has a right for thinking concerning our ongoing investigation. It appears he was able to extract some information from our friend Ungust, the false priest. He revealed that he is due to meet with the Umbauja to discuss their dealings. The Immortal Flames believe that the meeting will present an ideal opportunity to ambush and capture the Umbauja responsible for the abductions, and so they mean to have Ungust attend as well. As the Umbauja are anticipated to offer fierce resistance, the Immortal Flames have requested our support. I would have you provided to them, Gaspard. Thancred is presently attending to another matter, but will join you as soon as he is able. Until such times as he does, you will be the Scion's sole representative on the ground. Before he left, he bade me tell you to save some for him. Such is his confidence in you, a confidence I share. When you have made ready, pray take yourself to Camp Dryburn and report to a Flame Sergeant leading the mission. May you walk in the light of the crystal. I can do that. That's easy. Use a piece of Japanese. We are more of not you? Consider it here? Yes, Flame Sergeant. There you are. Ah, you're Gaspard Masichan, of the Science. My thanks for coming, friend. We are stronger for your assistance. Allow me to brief you on our mission. Our objective is to catch Umbauja and prise from them the whereabouts of the abductees. The Lizardmen aren't aware of that their man Ungust has been exposed. When they come to the rendezvous point to meet their traitor, will spring the trap. Owing to the clandestine nature of the mission, we can deploy only a small contingent. Every member must count, and so we requested the aid of the Science. The rendezvous will take place at the Invisible City. Please make it there on landway. We stand to learn much and more of the Umbauja plot if the mission succeeds. Yes, but let's make sure it does. We copied it. It's empty side. With that, I'm going to call it for today. Thank you all for watching and joining in. appreciate it. Peace out.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on